Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the heart of West African folklore to share a story about one of the most famous characters of all, Ananse the Spider. He's known for being clever, tricky, and, well, a little greedy. This is the tale of how Ananse's appetite got him into a world of trouble. Our story begins in Ananse's hut. It's a sad sight the pantry is completely empty, except for one lonely yam rolling in a dusty corner. Ananse's stomach was making noises a lion would be proud of. It rumbled and roared with a hunger so great, it sparked a truly mischievous idea. He thought to himself, if only there was a way for a clever spider like me to be in more than one place at a time. Suddenly, a firefly lit up above his head. He had a plan. An ant staggered into the center of the village, clutching his chest and crying out, "Oh, the tragedy! I feel the great sleep coming upon me." He then collapsed with a dramatic thud, pretending to be dead. But he kept one of his 8 eyes open, just to see if anyone was watching. Soon, rabbit, monkey, and elephant gathered around. "He looks gone," said Rabbit. "A great loss," trumpeted Elephant. "We must honor him with a grand feast." The animals got to work, cooking massive pots of food in Ananse's memory. And as Ananse lay there, perfectly still, a single tear of pure greedy joy rolled down his cheek. Later that night, Ananse was back in his hut, very much alive and dancing a jig. A scroll slid under his door. It was an invitation from Elephant to a feast in his honor tomorrow at high sun. "Excellent," he whispered. Then another scroll arrived from Monkey for a feast in the banana grove, also at high sun. And then a third from Rabbit. 3 feasts, all at the same time. Ananse began to panic. How could he possibly eat at all 3? Then another firefly moment. He grinned. He had children, didn't he? They would be his extensions. The next day, Ananse put his brilliant, chaotic plan into action. He gave his children long, invisible threads and tied them to his wrists and ankles. "When I tug once," he instructed, "pull me to Elephant's feast. 2 tugs, 2 monkeys, 3 tugs, 2 rabbits. Do not fail me." Then he laid down to wait. Soon, a tug pulled him right up to a trough of food at Elephant's feast. "Ah, the afterlife is delicious," he cried, grabbing a giant bite. But before he could swallow, 2 tugs yanked him backward. He slid into Monkey's banana grove. Reincarnation. "What a blessing!" he exclaimed, snatching a banana. But then 3 tugs. He was pulled away again, landing in a pile of carrots at Rabbit's feast. "The spirit world is crunchy," he mumbled. This went on, faster and faster. Ananse was yanked from feast to feast, grabbing food as he went. But the animals started to notice. "Did the corpse just run past with my yam pudding?" asked Elephant. "I just saw him at my feast," chattered Monkey. The animals followed the glinting threads and found Ananse's children. "A trick!" they all shouted. They looked up and saw Ananse, tangled in his own web of lies, swinging between 2 trees. The angry animals each grabbed a thread and pulled. With a loud sprowing, Ananse snapped free and landed in a heap, his stomach groaning in pain. As the sun set, King Lion stood over him. "Ananse," he said, "your greed has stretched your belly and shrunk your honor. Sharing one meal with friends is better than stealing 100 alone." The other animals joined their feasts into one big party, leaving Ananse all by himself. Clutching his aching stomach, he moaned, "Next time, I'll just ask for a doggy bag." And so, Ananse learned a hard lesson that day. A full belly means nothing if you end up with an empty heart. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tales from around the world. We'll see you next time.